Hello. The food which I'm going to cook today is called Ema Datshi. All right. Originally from Bhutan, but it's come to Burma. The word Ema Datshi just basically means chili cheese, and the reason why it I would include it as Burmese food is people generally from countries like Nepal and Bhutan, they come to Burma to do jobs and they bring their food with them. When they come to Burma, they are our people and their food becomes ours. And but the thing is, if you can't pronounce the word Emadachi, we can call it MAGA instead. Make America Great Again. Because these days, right? You got the ready grated cheese, and not many people are grating cheese anymore. Okay, for this we're gonna use 5 chilies. Originally, they would use something like this. I will not be using this. The reason for it is my son is not used to chilies, and there's no point forcing him or giving him something which will only cause him pain if he eats it. So we might as well use one of these chilies, which is a lot milder, tastes sweet, and he will like this. So we're going to make a little bit of a change there, and that does not matter. Okay, and for this we need 1 garlic, which we're going to peel and chop up, half an onion, which we're going to chop up, and we're going to use 5 chilies. We're going to use 15 grams of butter, so 1 knob of butter. And if we want to say another word for knob, we might use the word trump. Okay, we can use 1 trump of butter, and we're going to use 50 grams of cheese. We're not going to say 1.7 ounces of cheese because we use the metric system, and 100 mils of water and a little bit of salt. Adam, you can start grating the cheese. I've got 4 different sorts of cheese here because it doesn't really matter what cheese you use. Okay, so Adam likes that Italian cheese. Don't think that's available in Bhutan or Nepal or even Burma, but that doesn't matter. If he likes it, let's use it. All right, but we've got also got. I know you like it. That's why we're using Italian cheese, which is very hard. And we've also got red Leicester. I got this Turkish cheese here as well. And I've got mature cheddar. You want to use a different cheese, and you can use whatever cheese you like. Okay? Yeah, you want to use a different cheese, and that's okay. Now Adam is grating some soft Turkish cheese. Doesn't matter what cheese you use. Let's just use a mixture because that's what he wants to do. And that doesn't matter. Adam's grating the red Leicester now. We want 50 grams of cheese, and he can grate whichever one he wants. And it's not his favorite cheese, but he would like to grate it. Because grating is really important because we want to make America great again. So we need to do a lot of grating. And he wants to grate the mature cheddar now.
Is this the last one?
Yeah, we've only got 4 types of cheese.
And did we use all the
3? Yeah, you've already put 3 sorts of cheese, and we just want 50 grams. It doesn't matter if you get slightly more. It makes no difference.
Now time to mix.
Right, you're going to mix it up now? Okay, good. Adam, that's only... Oh, no, don't know.
1 gram.
Adam, that's only 16 grams. We need some more cheese. Yeah. You want to do some more of the Italian cheese? Yeah, do as much as you can. Grate the Italian cheese.
How much more do we need?
We need loads more. and whichever other cheese you want.
Now one more grate.
Yeah, you can grate. You can grate. You need to make America great again, Adam. Because you know the issue is that we got some 10% tariffs because to try and make America great again. So if we make America great again, Starmer won't have to pay for the 10% tariffs by removing your brother's PIP.
You mean the wheels, yeah?
Yeah, I know. The NHS would probably provide us with a new wheelchair, so we wouldn't need to do a GoFundMe
I'll mix it.
if we can make America great again.
Mix it.
Okay, yeah, we need a lot more cheese, whichever ones you want. We're gonna slice up the chili, and we're gonna remove the seeds, give it a nice wash, and then we will start. Now it's the cooking stage. As you can see, we've got the chopped up onions and garlic all ready. We're gonna add 1 trump of butter to our pan. Wait for it to melt. And let's add a tiny amount of salt onto there, probably a pinch. And then when that's nice and melted, we will add our garlic and onions, right? And we're gonna fry this for between 5 and 10 minutes. Basically, we want it long enough for it to soften, but not long enough for it to caramelize. So we're gonna leave it for 5 or 10 minutes. Left it for 5 minutes. Now what we're gonna do is we will add the chili. All right. Chili, yeah, we're gonna add all the chili, and we'll add them all. Chewy chili. Yeah, we're gonna. I think we've got far too much because it's a lot bigger than the original recipe. These ones, but don't worry, we'll add them. We'll stir them slightly.
What about the other ones?
Now we're gonna leave those alone because the pan is already full. All right, and
When are you gonna do those ones?
what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some water as well.
Only some of water.
Yeah, only a little bit of water, and we're gonna mix it.
But you don't
Until
all
the-
the water though.
Yes, I know. Until the
What are we gonna do with the rest of them?
we can do something else with the rest of them. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it inside with the lid on, and until the water comes to a boil.
Now can I
But
put these?
no, I'm gonna put the cheese.
What?
So and then on the top we're gonna put the cheese.
You never let me put the
Yes, I know. I don't let you do it. Just like for the same reason, I don't let you chop things up with a knife.
What about the small knife?
No, I don't care if it's a small knife or a big knife. You're not touching the knife.
What if it's like a baby sized knife?
Not even a baby-sized knife. Now that most of the water has boiled away, what we're going to do is we will switch off the heat and just let it sit for a couple of minutes. Now, bear, close this curtain. All right. We're serving it with a rice, and let's see if we like it. Adam, try a piece.
You need something to chop it.
Just use the spoon. Really nice. Not spicy at all. Adam, eat a piece. Just shove it in your mouth and tell me if you like it. Bite off. What does it taste of? Is it nice? So Adam doesn't like it. But it's not spicy at all. I would have thought he would like it. All right?
What
But,
taste like a taste that you don't like? Like a weird taste.
but I find it's really buttery, really cheesy. And Lots of spices. But
Because I didn't even have the one with no teeth.
okay, right. You want a piece with cheese, right? Try this one. There's a nice piece of cheese on here. Eat that bit.
Because I didn't get any teeth.
Okay, we should have added more cheese. Eat it. Does it taste good now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so Adam does like it. It's just that the piece which he put in his mouth didn't have any cheese.